Now it works. Yes! Technology. You gotta love it. Multiple issues today, guys, but we're here. And we're ready to crush. Give me a 5x5 in the chat if everything sounds good, looks good, smells good. I mean, you can't tell, but I smell awesome. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Good. Silver Gaming. What's up? I see you over there on Twitch. Welcome. So today we've got a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make sure these settings are good. Why would that be set? Okay. Oh, there. Oh, it looks great over on Twitch. All right. How's Facebook looking? Facebook is potentially live. Potentially it's live. All right. All right. We're good. So what are we doing today? We're doing a little bit of afternoon fire. Wait for a few more people to join in to do the randomings. I hope you guys like the afternoon stuff. I know that there's like different groups of people that can come to different shows, different times. Some people are just all about the afternoon ones. Some people prefer the late ones. We got some West Coast awesome people that are on a different time schedule. So we're going to switch it up a little bit from time to time. Brian with a $25 right off the bat. Can't believe I made it home in time to watch. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Thanks for that, Superman. Appreciate that. Get ready for some fire. And just, this is a maybe. This is a maybe. But we might do another one a little later tonight. If this one goes well, and we can get, I got some more cards in the mail. So that's why I'm saying that, because we can do it. And this one sold out so fast that I feel bad. So I want to make sure that everybody can get involved that wants to. What is the Rookie of the Year looking like? I mean, here's what I'm talking about. So on base percentage, Soto, crazy, okay? But offensive WAR, NL, Tatis is 7.1. Harper, 6.1. He's not going to gain a WAR. He's not going to gain a win on Tatis. So usually they use offensive WAR, or not just offensive WAR, but just WAR in general. And that was just offensive WAR. Regular WAR for a position player, Tatis is 6.6 and Harper's 5.4. Greenskeeper. Sup, bikers? Smash the leg. Let's go. Go. Thanks, Greenskeeper. Loving it. So we got Tatis in the lead for the biggest category that's not going to get overtaken, I don't think. I mean, there's still some time, but slugging percentage, Tatis is 635. Winning, number one. Harper is 627, so that's a little bit closer. OPS, Harper it's a race. OPS between Harper and Tatis. They're the only two with a OPS above 1,000. Then we've got, Freeman is leading in total bases, runs scored, plate appearances. Harper runs created and adjusted OPS plus, and adjusted batting wins, whatever that is. There's some weird categories. What else? Win probability added, which is WPA. Tatis is 4.6 and Harper is 4.3. At-bats per home runs, Tatis is 10.7, which is way better than anybody else. The next closest is Duvall with 13.1. So Tatis has got everybody on that. Of course, he's leading in home runs. And what else? We've got Tatis has 39, and then Duvall has 35. So I don't think he's going to get caught in home runs. Harper's only got 33. People do look at that. And it's pretty much Tatis is going to win this thing. I just want to look at the odds, and then we'll roll. Because Tatis had a huge game yesterday, but Bryce also did. Tatis hit a bomb. All right, let's see. Look who the cover boy is. Do you guys want to come over and look at this with me? Come on over. That's not right. Hold on. Where is my display cap? There it is. All right, check this out. This is what I'm looking at. We've got, is it gonna show a list? Okay, here we go. So Tatis is minus 200, which means you have to bet $200 to win 100. Bryce is plus 300, so it means you bet 100 and you win 300. So it's still Tatis by a pretty good margin until this number gets down to like minus 125. You don't have to worry. He's probably gonna win, but there's still time, so it is what it is. And then I got Baseball Reference open, so when we do want to dabble and talk numbers, we can. Yeah, Tatis he got on base like 4 times or something yesterday. It was a great game for him, but Bryce also was crushing. Roan Wood, my man. Zach thinks Bryce is a tool. I don't know. I've changed my mind on Bryce. I like him more now. I think he's just misunderstood more than he's a tool. I think he's just really, really passionate about baseball and trying to win. Dude wants to win. Some people think he's selfish. I think he really wants to win more than anything else. And the expectations for Bryce since he was in Little League. I mean, honestly, but he skipped like 2 years of high school to play ball. So he's been the guy, and the weight on his shoulders has been tremendous for probably his whole life. And the dude just wants to win. And I feel bad that he finally left and they got Washington won the World Series. It's not because of him. Breaking the sealed baseball. Why are Tatis flagship rookies decreasing in price? I don't know. I think it's just general market trends, but I don't really know. I haven't been keeping up with all the prices on stuff. Because it's day to day, Like if Tatis wins the MVP, they'll go up probably. They might have decreased a little bit in price because he had a slump. He had like a week-long slump. And people are it's like day trading, People are just buying and selling. Sell. Oh my gosh, he gets hurt, sell. And oh, he's making all the records. He's breaking all the records. Buy. It's people's mental state where they're at mentally. All right, guys. If we want to do another break tonight, which I'm not going to guarantee, we got to get this show on the road. But I'm going to try. So if you did get into this break and you're a slammer, please don't buy into the next one. Let some more people get in because there's a lot of people that want to get in on this one that couldn't. So it's an honor system. So it's up to you. What do you think about Key Bryan? I like Key Bryan. I think the injuries set him back this year. He would have been much better. I like him leading off. If he leads off, that's great for the value of his cards and collectability. He is a little too old, though, I think. Not too old, but he's just a little... Yeah, he's 24. That's not too old. He started when he was 23. He's got to get a nice full season under his belt. He only got 323 ABs so far this year, which isn't a huge sample size to use. And last year, he crushed 85 ABs. He batted 376. So people were just like, whoa. And he had 1124 OPS and a 201 OPS plus. So you can see why the hype around Key Bryan is huge. In a small sample size, he put up numbers that are like incredible. He had 5 home runs and in 85 ABs. He's got 5 home runs in 323 ABs. So I think it's the injuries, dealing with the injuries this year set him back. But I like him as a player. All right, we're rolling for randoms. You guys ready? 4 doubles. Do we get to go again like Monopoly? All right, come on over, guys. All right. We're going to mix these up 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wait. Those are just free mixes. I was on the wrong thing. These are the ones we mix up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's been a few days. I forget how to do this. There's the teams. And this is actually 4 times. And we're just starting it right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kevin, you got the Diamondbacks. Which means you're probably going to get an autograph. Because that's how it goes with the Diamondbacks this year. Let's get these in A to Z. And turn this down just a little. And now we're ready. Diamondbacks, Kevin O. Braves, Zach G. Orioles, Taylor T. Red Sox, Jake C. Cubs, Jacob T. White Sox, Kyle K. Reds, Jake S. Indians, Devin M. Rockies, Lauren D. Tigers, Josh B. Astros, Elton M. Royals, Jack H. Angels, Scott D. Dodgers, Anthony B. Marlins, Josh M. Brewers, Robert C. Twins, West C. Mets, Mark H. Yankees, Cameron W. Athletics, Steve D. Phillies, Ricky E. Pirates, Greg T. Padres, Walt K. Giants, Dustin P. Mariners, Kerry M. Cardinals, Christopher F. Rays, Jonathan F. Rangers, Reggie J. Blue Jays, James M. And Nationals, Christopher K. Good luck, everybody. Drop you a link. There's a link to your teams, also available on strikerbreaks.com. On the homepage. If you guys are ever wondering if a break's coming up or any information, it's on strikerbreaks.com. If you want to know what time the break is or what teams you got, any of that good stuff. Got to print my copy off and we'll be ready to rock. Here we go. Zach with the $5 says, it's my birthday. An awesome afternoon break to get through work. And I get the Braves. Let's go. I feel some fire coming. The Braves, usually fire. Happy birthday, Zach. Yeah, technical difficulties I was dealing with all day today trying to get this stream going. It seems so easy, doesn't it? From your side, it's just like, yeah, here it is. I couldn't get this going. There was an error. I had to go buy a new cord, and then the new cord wouldn't even work. And then the microphone decided to not work. But here we are. And we're gonna do this. What do we start? Just start with this because it's sitting right here. How about that? What do you think about that? And I did go to, is that too loud? Is that a little too, I think that's a little too loud. Drop that down a bit. There. I did go to Walmart today. I don't go out, really. I mean, I go to the post office. And I picked my daughter up from school. That's about it. But I did go to Walmart today to get that cord that I needed. Holy zombie apocalypse. The vibration at Walmart is so gross. Maybe it's just because I haven't really been around in a while. I don't know, but it's just, I feel like it's just the zombie world there. And it's like, I wanted to get out as quick as possible. Well, Thrill, it's because there's a lot of technical things going on here. There's a lot of machines that are working simultaneously right now. And if even one of them isn't working 100%, then we got issues. Because I want this to look the best, to sound the best. I want everything perfect. So there's a lot that goes into that. Like anybody can just get a little webcam and go, or just use your phone and go. But if you want to upgrade and have all this fancy stuff going on everywhere and all the stuff you can't see behind me, around me, There's a lot of things that can break down. Hector, what's it to you? I always wonder, like when people ask me that, is this your full-time job? I just want to be like, well, what's your job? Like, what do you do? I'm not like mad at you or anything. I just, people also want to know like where I live, like what time my wife goes to work, like when am I alone, what's my mother's maiden name? And I'm like, why don't you just watch the show? Cole Tucker. You know what I mean? Jay McDonald with a $10. Appreciate you. No message? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Teach high school? Reggie teaches high school. I teach all of you guys. How about that? Everybody's kind of a teacher in their own way. I think if it's really hard, it would be impossible to just crush as hard as I do if this wasn't my main thing. It's not my only job, technically. You always got to have multiple things going on, you know? Because if one goes down, put it this way, I'm so confident in my ability to do anything that I want in this world that if this just all went away tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, what's next? And I would just like slide right into something else and be super successful at it. It's just a mental state. Like, just know that you can crush, and anybody here can do that too, by the way. Anybody can. If you think that you can. If you got a boss and you're like, ugh, hate my boss, hate my job, life sucks, just go into work every day and it's just horrible, you can change that. Greg Holland, especially right now, holy, there's a job opening every place you drive by. There's a job opening. So if you're not happy at your job, you can change it. And I would say maybe go just look around and see if there's something else you might want to do. I know I have a lot of friends who are kind of like, man, there's so many better jobs out there right now that I could have. Like if your place doesn't value you, wherever you work, if you feel like if they don't appreciate you, so many other places and you'll probably get paid more and you'll probably be way more appreciated because these people are desperate for work, or for workers, I should say. There's a Pete debut. We're gonna have a good day. It's positivity and it's good vibes here at Striker Breaks. We're gonna keep the good vibes flowing, always. Sorry about that. Pete Alonso. You can do it. Is Walmart hiring? It's a good one. Is Walmart hiring? It's like asking if McDonald's is hiring. They're always hiring. All these places are always hiring. And there's no shame in working anywhere as long as you enjoy what you do. You got to enjoy what you do. If you don't, then you're not in the right spot. And you should seriously think about what you might want to do or what you might enjoy. Because life is too short to be at a job that you don't like. Everybody's got to work. I mean, maybe not everybody, but in some form or another. So you might as well do something you enjoy. Donnie with the $5. We talked about this subject before the season, and we were tore on it. Is Adam Wainwright a Hall of Famer? Did this season do it for the guy? I'll look into that for you in just a minute. Let's get through this pack. but man, is he a legend. I don't understand how he like the last few years. I don't really get it. Like this year especially, just because of he throws so slow, and mentally, I think like, well, these days you gotta have like a 98-mile-per-hour heater. A gold! It's a Keston. Man, would this card have been crazy not too long ago. Too bad he kind of fell off. Well, he really fell off. But that is an awesome card. A gold rookie. I know there's a lot of Hero fans still that would really like that card. I'm going to put it on a stand. There we go. So, who got the Pete? Let's see. Mark got the Pete. And Robert got the Hero Gold. Let's see. I have a feeling this is going to be a really talky kind of stream. Some people really enjoy that. 1 out of 200 don't. Wainwright, 2005 to 2021. He's still borderline in my opinion. Like, because he's got 44.5 WAR. So we look at that and we go, that's not that high. He's a 3-time All-Star, 2006 won a World Series. He's a Silver Slugger, which is hilarious to think that a pitcher can still get a Silver Slugger. 2-time Gold Glover. So I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I'd say no. If he plays for like, gotta get above 50, and then we can start talking. As far as WAR goes, look at this. We got an Eloy rookie debut. Hopefully, we get the Pete or the true Vladdy. Alan, I know that 1 in 200 doesn't get it, and that's why when they say that, I just go on and get them. You don't gotta watch. There's tons of others that either don't have commentary or their audio is horrible, their video is horrible, what they say is silly and uninformative and not entertaining. Just go ahead and go watch them. Yeah, Brooks Breaks has a good point. He says so many players are used to hitting the 100-mile-per-hour stuff, and maybe Wainwright stuff throws them off. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jordan, that's what it is. Just open the cards and stop talking. How boring and pathetic is that? So boring. Why? Like, oh, look at that. Got a Mother's Day. Tanaka. God, every time I see a pink with this, and like I had a flash of that Tatis. That could have been the Tatis rookie, you know, like, I mean, this is not Series 2, so it can't be. But that is a sick card. 3 of 50 limited rare. And like I was saying earlier, gonna try to do another break tonight. So if you got in on this break, please don't buy in to the next break. I want to give more people a chance that didn't get in on the first one, because the first one just sold out in like 3 minutes. It was ridiculous. And doing 2 of them back to back helps people get in, but it's a lot more, it's harder for me because it's really taxing mentally to pack that much up in one sitting, or try to, because this never happens in one sitting. But like I can do 30 and still have some energy. I don't know how to describe it. Mental fortitude. But after doing 60, like I start to hate it, and I don't want to hate it. We gotta get that Vlad. Austin Riley. But I think if I take a break in between, like if we do one break and then I take a little break and like get revitalized, then we do another, I'll have more energy. And they'll be like just like doing a brand new one. Because those dudes that do like 6 cases, like just boom, 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 they do not like it, and you can tell. Maybe the first one, they're like, sweet. But after that, it's draining. It really is. There's a Pete All-Star. Shane, first time catching a live break. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Granky's fun, isn't he? I like how weird he is. Gold. Oh, baby. That's my boy Paddock. A gold rookie Paddock. That's sweet. Congratulations, Walt. Couple of nice golds, man. Look at this. It's the first foil. First rainbow foil. That's a Arias rookie. Another good rookie parallel out of here. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put him on a stand, but I'm going to... How many stand-worthy cards are we going to have today? I'm going to put him up there for now. If we have to replace him, so be it. So be it. Jonathan, the newest hitter, welcome to the club. Shout out to you. And if anybody wants to either subscribe to the channel or subscribe to Twitch or anything like that, your name will pop up there, which is kind of fun. Go check me out on Twitch. We're pushing to try to get 1,000 Twitch followers. Brian Dozier. He just kind of disappeared, didn't he? He's pretty dominant for a while and then just into the ether. Here's our Vlad debut. Are we going to get one solid row from the 2019 update? Man, there's still a bunch of packs here too. Patreon message. Oh. Yeah, I replied. Check it out. Yeah, I replied to it. There we go, another super from Donnie. Would you have years past of Bowman draft, last 3 or 4 years of box of each, a high-end rollers opening, watching my favorite stuff? Would I do last... Sorry, Donnie, I'm having a little trouble reading. I think what you mean is, would I do the last 3 or 4 years of Bowman draft as a high roller? I have some of that stuff. But yeah, I mean, we can do something like that. It's just Bowman draft is really expensive. So yeah, it would have to be a high roller kind of break. But yeah, we can dabble in something like that sometime. I've got a box of this. You can't see it. It's 2020. Phone call came through and froze everything. Why is there a print line at the top of the screen? I don't see that. Running horizontally. That's your own screen, brother. You're gonna have to like reset your computer or something. I think. There's a Jared Walsh rookie, because I've had that before and I have to restart my computer. Where there's a line running through. Can I do a video of my setup? Yeah, I could. People don't really watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna get 21 Bowman Chrome. I did if you like that kind of thing, I did a video of my last setup. I showed the whole process of how I like stripped the room down and like rebuilt everything. And so if you're into that, check that video out. But I don't think a lot of people watched it. I don't really remember. Some people did, but it was more of a niche kind of thing. Print line on a screen, yeah. A rainbow foil. And where's our hit? Hit's got to be coming up soon, doesn't it? There it is. Is that it? Wow, did I call that or what? Very next pack. Pete Alonso. That's sick. Dude, that's a rookie. That's a good one, man. A rookie game event worn memorabilia card for Pete. Sweet. This one actually, see, these ones are weird because they're so thin that it's actually better to put them in a regular sleeve than a thick sleeve, because they fit perfectly if you cut the corners in a regular sleeve. And if you use one of the big ones, it'll be too big. And then when you try to put it in a top loader, it'll like crinkle up. Look at that. That's sick. I like that. Vlad, you're producing a glare, and that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Fits perfectly right there. Yeah, Lex. I've heard that story countless times. So, sorry about that, man. Here's our Vlad. Not from you, but like I've heard it from a bunch of people. Is what I mean. But I don't really want to go down that road because that's negativity, and we're gonna just keep crushing. There we go. Wow, that is a lot of stand-worthy cards from this box. Arguably the Arias and the Paddock and the Hura there. We might double them up. Might have to double them up. Put Paddock up there with Keston on the same stand. Do I play MLB The Show? No, but I really wanted to this year because I thought they were going to have it out for the PC. So I got this new PC setup that is top of the line, and I was hoping I could play it. But they didn't, so I didn't. CC, doesn't that look like a short print? Kinda, the 150 stamp. Here's another Pete home run card. Senzel. What do you guys think about Carter Kieboom? Has anybody been like watching the Nationals? People probably stopped watching, or at least some people probably stopped watching when Max got traded and Trey. Oh, wow. That is an unexpected gravy hit right there, because that's numbered, guys, to 299. That's a rookie, a Vlad rookie. Man, it's tough. It's tough to say if that is a gem, but regardless, that's a sick hit. James. I can say I've never seen a black one of these. It's a $2.99. Unexpected gravy. Thanks, Hector. I do those value series videos for anything, not any, but like anything that's like substantial, a substantial release, a significant release that comes out that also has retail. Because there's no point in doing it unless there's retail. Because that's what we're doing. We're kind of going across formats, and we're figuring out what is the best retail or hobby, you know, and then what form of retail versus the different, you know, jumbo, hobby, light. We got another Tatis going to Walt. Not another. This is the first one. Another Vlad. It's the home run. Yeah, and also on that video, I did mess up one thing, but it didn't really change anything. And once I get the mega boxes and the hanger boxes, I'll plug those numbers into the spreadsheet and see if it changes anything. My thought is it's probably going to be what it always is. And it's always pretty, but since this is the first year of this light format, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper and find out, like, you know, what is the deal with it? And it's impossible, or it's hard, if not impossible, to quantify the pink and the sepia parallels and also those mini diamond parallels, because there's no, like, what do you do? How do you add that into the value? Because there's no odds for that. I mean, you can say, okay, there's 4 of them in a light box, and so it's like 1 out of 4 packs, but that's the only format they're in. And then same as the sepia and the pink, they're only in that format. So what I did in years past is I would take that one bonus pack out of the equation completely. So it was only 7 packs. When I did this update, or this 2021 Chrome stuff, the 7 transferred over. So that messed up the numbers a little bit. But when I went through and I made it 8, everything was the same. All the green and red and everything was the same. So it didn't really change anything. But yeah, Carter, I'm not really impressed with this dude. I was thinking he would at least get some more home runs. He must not be a home run hitter. Or I don't know. Like, it just seems like his power isn't really there. I want to look up his... Just see if I'm correct. Whew. Yeah, he's only gotten 8 career home runs, and he's got a negative 1.1 career WAR. Carter. I was hoping that you would be better. Have you guys opened any of this yet? Let's see. I have. And actually, I kind of like it. I'll give you my full opinion here as we go. But so the flame parallels are 1 and 4, and then there's a whole bunch of other parallels. I actually had a pretty good opening. I'll show you what I got. I didn't record it because sometimes I'd just like to open up a box with my daughter and not have any pressure of recording it. But I ended up getting this out of my box. And my daughter got this. It's a Tony Gwynn, numbered to 299. And this one's numbered to 50, 12 out of 50. So we got a couple good cards. I'm interested in seeing, like, are they all that good or what? You think it's mental with Carter and he's trying to figure some things out? So the overall design on the fire looks like I don't know, like a 10-year-old made it. And I know these cards are targeted more for kids, but I don't know, man. Something about the design, and it's not all of them. It's mostly this design in particular. Like, this one doesn't look as bad. And the parallels are really cool. They're shiny, bright. We got a Clark Schmidt here. And it looks like you get about 2 of them a box. You get like the blaster parallels, and then I think this is a fire parallel. Or a flame parallel, I mean. Yeah, my daughter, she likes opening cards. She's got her own little card shop, which is pretty adorable. If I open up, and I did this a lot in 2019 when I first started, I would give her the boxes when I was done, and she would put she'd take like a couple of the empty packs and put them back in the box, and she'd have her own little card shop, Abby's card shop. And Smoke and Mirrors. So she's got a whole, and then she's got a few others, but she pulled an auto the other day. She pulled an on-card auto out of a Topps Chrome blaster box. And it was the first autograph, on-card autograph. Like, she knows the difference. She's like, oh, an on-card auto! This is the first one I've ever got! So she was excited about that. Oh, baby. Is that a numbered parallel? Oh, look at this. Too bad the card's damaged a little bit, but 13 out of 25. Tatis. Wow, congratulations. Good Lord. That's pretty gnarly, man. Look at this. Digging it. I wonder what that's called. Magenta, I bet. 1 out of 236 packs. If that's a magenta, it's pretty nasty. As far as like value, like how much this stuff's worth, it's probably not worth that much, but it's really cool. It's fun to open. The designs are all right. I think in the past the designs have been better. Here's a flamethrower, bruised dog. Jonathan India. We got a Posey there. Yeah, I like everything a lot more when it's numbered to 25. She's 7. Cunha. There's a chipper. Flame. What? Steve says, I got my kid a box of opening day for his card shop. He pulled an out of 10 Tatis auto out of it. Whoa. Dude, those out of opening day are so... That must have been like 1 out of like 50,000 packs or something. We have liftoff. Bo. Kyle Lewis. Where to buy boxes, Kevin? There's a store, online store. The biggest one's called Blowout. Blowout Sports Cards. That's the one I direct people to. They're the biggest. They're reputable. They have everything you want. Otani. So not too bad. Kind of a fun little thing to add. They're really cheap. Blaster boxes are like, you can still get them. They're like $20 on the Target website. I kind of want to get some more. I've only got... Well, we got 2 for this break, and I've got 1 more because I opened up 1 and my daughter opened up 1. Let me get this base stack out of the way. And we're going to upgrade a little bit here to the big boys, the Bowman. Yeah, Dave and Adams too. I've had problems with Dave and Adams, though. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy from them, but I am saying that I've had a couple of instances where I got something from them and it was like, it had already been opened, pre-pack searched. I've never had a problem with Blowout, though. And Steel City's another one, but all 3 of those are big and reputable. It wasn't Dave and Adams' fault because they buy stuff. At least I don't think it was, because they buy stuff from other people, and it was probably they just bought some stuff from other people, and it happened to have been searched, and they didn't know. I mean, I didn't even know when I was opening it until it was too late. Also, the customer service at Dave & Adams can be a little slow to respond. Last time I had a problem, it took like 2 weeks for them to get back to me. But, hey. I'm sure they were busy. Jaron Duran first. You know what? StockX is... I like the concept of that. At first, I didn't quite understand what it was. I thought it was about stocks. And then they were trying to get into other things. But now I see what it is, and I actually like it. I tried to buy a few things. I've gotten one box from there. I tried to buy a couple more, but my bids, they never accepted my bids. So, but it doesn't hurt to put a bid out there. Guys, we got a little speckle action here. Let's see who this is. Oh, he's got a bat. Like it. Ronnie Mauricio to $2.99. Going to Mark. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, let's get up to 100 likes. We'll set a nice, easy goal, and we'll surpass it. And we'll all feel a sense of accomplishment. Something that simple. We'll give each other virtual high fives. It'll be a great time. Laura? That's a success, pulling that out of there. I love those cards. Not as much as the black and white mini diamonds. Wow, are those sweet. Those are sweet. Corey, I think they are going to have FOTLs. Did I? Because they had, I was just thinking, I got a message saying that it was actually basketball. The FOTLs, but they'll probably have baseball. All right, 2021. Bowman. Yeah, I know, Dylan. It's a common card. The Bowman paper stuff it's pretty. It's dime a dozen, man. You can get like a whole set of the Bowman paper for like 15 bucks. I don't know. It's cheap. Bowman paper, unless it's a first, people don't really care. Like the rookies, they're okay, but they're very affordable. De La Rosa. We're looking for this, brother. The chromies. And to get the rookie chrome Bowman stuff, you got to get Bowman Chrome, because they're not available in the regular form, in the regular set. This stuff right here. So that's why, if you see, like, if you go and look up your guy, whoever that is, and you want to find all their rookie cards and their best rookie cards, and you want to get a hold of them, Topps Chrome is usually the best as far as like the straight up rookies. Like, you know, say you get this card in the Chrome, you'd have to get Chrome Update to find this. But it goes Topps Chrome, and then probably Bowman Chrome. Look at this. We got, wow, it's Speckle City today. And the reason the Bowman Chromes are so nice is because the paper comes out of regular Bowman, and the Chrome, you got to get Bowman Chrome. The Bowman Chrome is pretty expensive, and there's no retail for that either. Choi. It's a first to $2.99. Going to Anthony. I probably shouldn't have eaten what I ate right before this. I'm starting to feel it right now in my stomach. It hurts. I'm like, hey, honey, are these potatoes still good? They've been in here for about a week. She's like, I don't know. Eat it and find out. I'm like, good point. Michael says StockX is one of the most common ways I buy. I won an auction for 4 blasters of 2020 Chrome. They automatically filled a second order when the first one had a problem not being authentic. Yeah, that's the cool part, is they authenticate it. They send it, so like the person will send it to StockX. I believe this is how it works. And then StockX authenticates it and then sends it to you. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about getting ripped off. I mean, you can never tell 100%. I don't know how they would tell if it's like a box has been opened and resealed or something, but if that's your job. Here we got Sabato. See, this is what I mean about the paper stuff. Like if that was a rookie, it wouldn't have value, but the fact that it's a first, you can still send that away to get graded and it's still valuable, even though it's a paper. We're almost to 100. High fives incoming. No, they don't have Bowman Chrome retail. Actually, you know what? Last year they did, didn't they? They had those Bowman Chrome mega boxes. So they'll probably have it again this year because they're just making everything they can, capitalizing before they lose their rights. But the Bowman Chrome mega boxes, you get a lot more of the rookies that you're looking for. So if you're like a rookie guy, then maybe the mega box might be up your alley, especially if you're on a budget. Because man, I remember ripping a bunch of those and they had tons of good rookies, all the good rookies we wanted. But there's no guaranteed auto. So you're going to have to look at the checklist and find out, are there any Bowman firsts that I really want? A lot of times you don't know until years later. But if you go back in time, Bowman Chrome is a product that historically like increases in value, almost always just like goes right up. Because when it comes out, people are like, I don't know any of these guys. Are there any big, like, are there any superstar prospects that, and a lot of times they're international prospects, so you don't really know who they are. And then over time, these guys start doing well in the minors and the cost goes up. So allegedly, if you're an investor or if you want to invest in a box, a lot of times Bowman Chrome is a decent one. Now last year's is still about the same, but a bunch of the prospects from last year's Bowman Chrome have moved up a lot in the top 100 list. So I think that product's going to start ticking up in value, especially when some of these players make it to the bigs. What do you say we do this? I haven't done a box of Inception for a while. Let's do it. I wanted to add a guaranteed autograph, and this is one way to do it. Here we go. How does this work again? Is that sealed? Yeah, it's a pack. Yeah, that's what we're all about here, Kevin. Just trying to help each other out in the hobby. Any info I have, I pass it along. Because there's not a lot of channels that do this. There's not a lot of people that like to give away this info because people hoard information that is valuable that you can make a profit off of. They hoard it like Smog the Dragon, just sitting on a pile of gold. But I like to give it out and share it. Here we are. Okay. I do like these. This is another reason why I added this is because it kind of has the same vibe as Fire, but a higher end. As you can see by the design. Fancy designs, abstract art, but it's more vivid and it's higher end, much, much higher end than Fire. We got a Yelich. A blue? Is it a blue? No, that's a regular. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Votto. Let's go on the back here. Here's a numbered parallel. That's Shane Bieber to 150. So like don't go on blowout forums and expect to get accurate portrayals of releases and cards and things like that, because there's so many people on there that are they're either lying or trying to manipulate and deceive, and like it's just can be a toxic place. Now there are good people on there, but there's a lot of people that are just like, this product's garbage, don't buy any, and then they go out and buy as much of it as they can. We got an orange to 50. Look at that. Oh baby, that's our auto. Pete Alonso, numbered to 50. Mark, have a day. You got a few of them already, don't you? You got the Pete debut. You got the Pete relic, Pete rookie relic, and now you got the on-card auto. Congratulations. Very cool. Very good. What else we got in here? Oh, it's one more green. That's what it was. Braylon Marquez. Okay. I thought this was going to be our auto. All right, cool. How about another box of fire? We'll just do a fire sandwich. Fire, Inception, fire. Lots of color. One more time. Probably gonna do. It went from maybe to probably. Gonna do another break tonight, maybe. And if you got in on this one, don't buy into the next one, please. Mountcastle rookie. Carlson rookie. And a Marte. Team Kigo. Is it Kigo or Kago? Congratulations on your first break being here. Welcome. We have Liftoff Bryce. Does every pack have a numbered parallel? That's what, or not pack, box. So far, like this one, no. Nope, that one's not numbered. That might be our bigger one though. What kind is that? Is that an orange? I don't know. Pretty cool though. The parallels are cool. Of course. I love parallels. Flameception. Probably Cliff. That's why I love baseball. It could come down to one pitch, you know? Which is why we need to get the home plate umpires out of the game. Get them out. That's pretty cool. Tyson Beck. Because if the whole season comes down to one pitch and the ump gets it wrong, unacceptable. Imagine how easy it would be to control the whole everything. Like if they wanted to control the outcome, they could easily do it with the home plate ump. Here we go. There's an orange. That one's to $2.99. So it seems like the boxes, like every one of these boxes I've opened so far has had a numbered parallel in it, which is pretty gnarly. I don't know. I mean, does anything else that costs $20 have something like that? Unless you're talking about a gold, maybe, and like like getting a number to 2021 or like a high numbered card. I don't know. Snorlax, thanks for becoming a hitter. Shout out to you. Manny says, I'll probably stop watching MLB if they get rid of umps. Manny's a big fan of umpires and their inaccuracies. The human element is the players. It's not the people calling balls and strikes. It's the people trying to hit the ball and the people pitching the ball and the people throwing the ball and the accuracy that comes into play there. It's not the person behind the plate going, that was a strike, and being wrong. Or like, that was a ball, and being wrong. Or being like, out! Actually, he was safe, and we have to have a replay system because you guys can't get it right. But Manny's just going to say, I'm done. I don't believe you, Manny. I don't believe you. What are you going to watch? You're gonna go watch... I mean, there's so many awesome things to watch in the summer. Like... I can't think of one, but maybe you've got like a whole pile of things you want to watch. Or maybe just go outside and get some sun. There's a Devers. Go fishing. Go play golf. I mean, that would be the best thing to do. Just don't watch anything and go like build a garden. Go work on a craft. Get better at anything. Maybe read a book. There's a lot of things. Get better at your free throw shooting out in your driveway. Go walk your dog more often. You go play tennis, go hit the ball up against the wall. Go to the lake. Go sit by the lake, go swimming. Go hiking. Go for a nice hike. Just don't get poison ivy. Nobody wants that. And as long as you take a shower after you go hiking, and you don't have to do it immediately, but you got to get that oil off of your skin, and make sure you use a washcloth. If you're one of those guys that just uses a bar of soap, that doesn't cut it, because the oil, it like sinks right in. It gets into your skin, and you need to actually have a friction to get the oil off. We're looking for Ohtani. Oh my. Look at how close this was. Alex Meyer, you trickster. Trickster. Can't believe he just did that. What's up, Dragon? How's it going? The whole grounds crew got ejected at the Orioles game? No, I didn't see that. Oh, look at this. Austin Hayes, a numbered rookie. That's not bad. To 299. Going to Taylor. I do like that aspect of it, Manny. Arguing with the umps. That is entertaining. But the umps get this big head on their shoulders like, you can't argue with us. We're the people that are most important in this game. I don't know. Like, dude, just blend in. Like, we don't need them. We don't need them. You know what? If you got to have the ump back there, just have him get a little beep in his ear. One beep's a strike, two's a ball. I don't know, something you could do, and then he still gets to call it. So he's still a special boy. Umpires, can't live with them. And there's no second part to that. It's just can't live with them. Let's get Tatis. 2019 Series 2, the bomb. Patrick Wisdom, right here, rookie. We don't even consider him when buying 2019 Series 2. Dragon, Water. I know this sounds so stupid, and it's like, yeah, I know. It's water, water, water. Because right now, the fall, right around this time, is allergy season. Always has been. Allergy season. Horrible. And if you drink a ton of water, it helps. Just as much as you can. I've had bad allergies my whole life. Horrible, horrible, horrible allergies. Like the worst out of anybody you know. So I know how to deal with them. Or at least attempt to. And sometimes it like usually takes like a whole day. Like you can't just start drinking a whole bunch of water and you're like, yay, an hour later. It's a whole day of drinking water, and then maybe if you're lucky, by nighttime you'll feel a little better. And if not, just start the whole thing over the next day. And then it'll flush your system out. But I hope you feel better, because I know how miserable that is. Chronic sinus infections. I had to have surgery. Sinus surgery. We got the no number Vlad. Yes. What a pack. Got a little banger on that upper left. But that's okay. Just pointing it out. So you know it wasn't me that did it. The no number Vlad. SP. James, congratulations. Digging it. Yeah, the umps need to respect the players, but I don't think they don't respect the players. I think they just... The players have the good... Like, you should almost have players, like, be umpire. Like, former players should be umpires. Like, ones with really discerning eyes. Guys that have, like, you know, a really high on-base percentage, or, like, used to get a lot of walks, or, like, a low strikeout to walk ratio. Something like that. Guys that didn't strike out a lot, had a lot of seeing eye singles. I don't know. But it seems like the players know almost always when it's a ball or strike. And the umpires just get like they are humans, like we're talking about. They are humans, and they get their feelings hurt because they're like, hey man, I'm just doing my best here. And then the players are just talking mad trash. And it never happens usually with just one, right? It's when they're making bad call after bad call after bad call. And then like the third player to say something, and they hear the manager over there chirping at them, and they're like, this is why they need to go, the human element. That's why they need to go. That's not why we need them. It's because their emotions get involved, and then they start thinking like, overthinking things, and like, well, I did get that last call wrong, so now I got to give him one. It's like, or maybe he's mad at Bryce because Bryce is known. He's a known chirper at the umps because he's got a great eye. And if there's a bad situation, he's gonna tell the ump about it, and then you see Bryce with that look on his face arguing with the umpire, and you're like, Bryce, I don't really like what you're doing here. You know, maybe it depends on what side of the team you're on. You're for or against them. I don't know. Oh man, could you imagine Pete Rose as the umpire? That would take what I said to a whole new level. Like the potential for throwing a game or changing it however you want. Like, okay, so ball one. The next one comes out, obvious ball, but the umpire calls it a strike. Now it's 1-1 instead of 0-2. Or 2-0, sorry. 1-0, and instead of being 2-0, it's now 1-1. Horrible. Speaking of horrible, I watch it happen to Tatis almost every game. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm watching him a lot, but it seems like he gets the shaft more than anybody I've ever watched. And he never says anything. He never says a word about it. He never even like... I don't know. It's almost like the guys that do chirp up, then the ump has a grudge against them. Simmons refractor. Yeah, Harper is killing it. But Tatis is killing it too. Like Tatis and Harper both had huge games yesterday. Yeah, Dragon, I know, man. That's what it is. It's like the day it's so hot, and then the night it's cold, and then we've got like something about that temperature makes like mold grow. And if you're allergic to mold, and also there's just all kinds of situations, allergen situations in Michigan. There's a Louis Rubba rookie. And the funny thing is about that, like, I've worked with apples my whole life because my family owns an apple orchard. So my whole life I've been picking apples, making cider, just everything with apples, right? Turns out I'm highly allergic to apples. Carlos Correa, and I just found that out this year because I've had allergy tests, multiples, done throughout my life where they do the pricks on your back. And then they see what swells up. When they do that to me, my back is like... It looks like a horror show because I'm so allergic to everything. But they never tested for food allergens. So finally I got food allergens tested, and they're just like, you're very allergic to many foods. Like, oh, great. And apples is the biggest one. No wonder I've been miserable like most of my life with allergies. Victor Reyes. Prism. Vito says, fun fact, the Vlad is an ER, not SP. And you think that's an error? I mean, it's not a true SP anyway. You know what I mean? Like it's not rare enough to be an SP. So just by saying it's an SP technically means it's a short print. So technically this is an SP. There's only 150 of them. It's a parallel, but it's also an SP technically. So this Vlad is not produced at the same rate as the rest of the rookies. So technically it's an SP. Now, is it a short print? Like it's in the short print checklist, like they made it to be one out of however many pack, like I don't know however many packs it would be, 1 out of 70 packs or something. It's not quite there. Like it's more common than a regular SP. Look at this. Dude, these mega boxes have given us an autograph a lot. I think the last 3 we opened, we've gotten one. Check this out. Let's see who this is. It's Joe Palumbo. I'm pretty sure they put all the pitcher autos in here. No, it's just the nature of Chrome. The nature of the Chrome autos. Tons of pitchers. Reggie. Reggie's got the Rangers. Congratulations. Apple crumble. Yeah, I wish. I love Apple stuff. But I stopped eating it. Ever since I mean, it's a combination. I got allergy shots, and those were life-changing. It was like the third or fourth time in my life, I think the third, where I tried to get the allergy shots going in on a consistent basis, and it never took because I didn't do it often enough. But finally I did, and I went through, and it was like 2 years. It's been great. Life-changing. But a combination of that and not eating all these foods that I'm allergic to. Freddie Freeman. Refractor. A Randy rookie. Christopher with the Randy. Rookie of the Year Randy. Coming soon to an award ceremony near you. Well, good. Okay, how much more do we got? We got a whole hobby box. I think we're going to have to start combining like I was talking earlier. We're going to put Paddock on the same stand as him. We're going to move Arias right off the stage. This Tatis is freaking sweet to 25, so he's got to stay. Open up a little more room. Should you stockpile? I don't know that you should. Anybody should stockpile Randy cards. That's up to you. If Randy's your guy, by all means, crush the Randy cards. Look at this, dude. This, I'm pretty sure this box is like really close to the last one because I think we got a Jordan X Fractor out of that last box too. That's pretty wild. But that is a sick card. Jordan Rookie X Fractor. Going to Alton. Bang, bang. Panini Prism Baseball, yes or no? Depends on the price. It's just personal preference, up to you. I prefer Optic over Prism. That's my preference. It's just what do you like? Yeah, I'm on the same page, Vito. I was just saying SP because it technically is. But it's not an SP in the traditional sense of like they produced a short number of those cards and it's on an SP checklist and it's got the different number on the bottom. It's not that. But it is a shorter printed card, no number style. Whatever. We're just talking technicalities now. Like I never called it an SP. I just called it no number. That was the first time I think I've ever called it an SP. If it really was an SP, it would be a very valuable card. But that's why I call the update Vlad the true rookie. That one's special. And probably more valuable than that one, right? Well, also Hector, Prism Baseball retail, I don't like. We got a mountain of packs here. I gotta get rid of this. But I don't really like retail Panini baseball stuff. It just doesn't do it for me. If you're gonna get Panini baseball, you might as well get a hobby box where you get guaranteed autographs and like a bunch of them. Well, plus the reason why I like Optic is the rated rookie. Yeah, I mean, we can just dive into that extreme too if we want. Ohio lawyer. It's technically just an image variation. Like you can look right here and it says base card image variation, right? But when you go down to the next one, it says base card super short print. So in the past it has said short print, but on the Chrome it's an image variation. So we're getting into the weeds, which is fine. I enjoy getting into the weeds, but it can get a little convoluted. How expensive is Optic? Not very. I don't know what it's going to be this year. Max Fried refractor. But usually Optic is, because you can get Optic retail as well. Like, here's one thing about optic and prism that I do like in retail, it's those mega boxes. Because the mega boxes have a guaranteed auto in there. And they also have like a different parallel pack. So if there's a good rookie that you're digging on, the mega boxes are good value for Panini. Well, Alf, here's the thing, man. They're going on last year's supply-demand situation, and there was not nearly enough supply last year to meet the demand. So they produced a lot more. Also, I think this is just an allegation, alleged by me and others. I think they knew that they weren't going to have the licensing even last year. So they're like, well, we better make hay, and we better go public and try to make $1 billion. Oops. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be totally off there. But it sure is fishy. They didn't have room for him, though, team. They didn't have room for Randy on that team. I mean, now, I bet you they're like, oh, we made the wrong choice. But at the time, they had a couple of guys that were similar to him. And who knew he was going to become a stud? That's a sick Ohtani. I love the prisms. I don't know if. Yeah. Brian with the $5 said, did you see the checklist for Bowman Chrome? Sort of. Sort of, yeah. I know 1 Cent came out with something sweet. I didn't get to watch that yet, but I'm going to. And shout out to you, brother. In the chat, Mr. 1 Cent. What do you think of... my buddy does... He hooked me up with a list. So I have to check that out. But yeah, I mean, we're going to hit up the Bowman Chrome for sure. Bowman's my favorite product. Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, Ton Tops Chrome. We got an auto, Luis Basabe, and that's a refractor to $4.99. Going to the Giants, Dustin. Call you Keegan? All right. Kego. Gotcha. Now I got it. Kego, Keegan. I'll try to remember. Sometimes I forget what happens during the chat when we're live streaming just because there's so much going on. But I'll try to remember. And now that I talked about it, maybe I will. Mr. Sports Cards. Shout out to you. Verdugo refractor. Vito with the $2 says, while I'm at it, advanced stats is the silliest parallel. Yeah, I agree. Not a fan. However, if an advanced stats Tatis rookie happened to find its way towards me, I'd love it. But in general, advanced stats cards, I'm just like, meh. It's a good idea. Like, whoever came up with that idea, like, I understand what they were doing because, like, as baseball card guys and girls, we like stats. So an advanced stat, in theory, is a good idea. But the fact that it's got the numbering on the back of the card and there's no clear distinction between it and a different card that looks identical, that's not a parallel, there's a problem there. Now, if they really wanted to jam out, they could have the advanced stats parallel, just maybe have a border or something on it. Something a little fancy. Gold border, maybe. Like, Fanatics, call me. I'm full of ideas. $100,000 an hour is all I charge. John Means, but then that'd be great. You'd be like, oh, sick, I got the advanced stats card. Vintage stock Tatis, I'd cry. Just be like, oh, this was the best day of my life. Rookie, that is. Tanner Hope refractor. Like, I freaked out over the gold Tatis. Imagine if I got the advanced stats. Or not even the vintage, I mean. Like, the advanced stats, I probably wouldn't... Like, you don't even know you're getting it half the time. You gotta go back through your cards and be like, oh, man, that's a numbered card. Now, the vintage stock, you do know. You definitely know. You can feel it. You can see it. And then it's numbered. It's like everything about the vintage stock is clutch. Tatis. Tinkly Chicken with the $4.99. Thank you. Hobby or Blaster for 2021 Chrome. You must have not watched the Value Series. That question is answered because I can't really tell you. It's almost like, what do you collect and what do you like best? Watch the last video I came out with because I break down all the odds with the hobby box, blaster box, jumbo box, the light box. And I plug all the parallels in there and then do the dollar per. And then you can figure out like what you're all about. Like if you're all about autos, there's a certain way to go. If you're all about a particular parallel, there's a certain way to go. So you got to seriously watch the video. I'm not just plugging my own stuff, although everybody watch the whole thing from front to back and don't fast forward it and give it a like and share it with your friends and post it on social media. You know, I don't want to self-promote or anything. $0.01, I assumed you were talking about, I think Tinkley was talking about Topps Chrome, since we're opening Topps Chrome. But I don't know for sure. If you're talking about Bowman Chrome, we don't even know. There's not going to be blasters for that, most likely. But there will be megas, probably, again. And the megas, who knows what they're going to be priced at. Like, a lot of people are complaining about the price of the mega Topps Chrome megas. They're like $60, right? Which seems expensive, especially relative to all the other good varieties. I really dig the light. Topps Chrome Light. Loving it. But it's gonna, if it becomes the same price as a hobby box, you're really gonna have to make a decision. I mean, at that point, you go hobby box. Probably, right? Vito says, by the way, please don't think I'm sending negative vibes. I just love talking cards, good and bad. No, you're not sending bad vibes at all. We're just talking. Appreciate the $5. Here's our other auto. Roel Ramirez. Couldn't see with the Roel Ramirez. Going to the Cardinals. Christopher. No, like I consider bad vibes to be when someone is like trying to bring other people down, even though they might not know it. If that makes sense. Trying is not the right word. Bringing, so take trying out of there. It's bringing other people down. No matter, like, they might not know it. They might just be talking, but a lot of times they do know it. Oh, here we go. We got a blue. Blue wave. Glove. Catching a ball. Oh, it's a Madrigal rookie. Blue wave Madrigal rookie. That's pretty sweet. And that's to 75. Kyle, heading your way. I like it. Man, if he wouldn't have got hurt this year, I think we would all be singing a different tune about this guy. Like, I still like him, but I think he'd be quite a bit more popular if he wouldn't have got hurt. Will you be breaking platinum anniversary? Absolutely. Absolutely. Joe Adele. It's chrome. Love the chrome. Diane loves the black diamonds. You got 2 light boxes on their way. Sweet. Brandon says that last video was fire. Thank you. James, I think they are, but I haven't seen any personally. I was at Walmart today and they didn't have any. Chris Paddock. All right, that's it. Let's look at the good stuff. Roel Ramirez auto. We got a Randy rookie. Look at this. Pete Inception auto, 37 out of 50. Dude, the orange on orange. Look, the color scheme is so sweet. That's a great card. And look at this. Chapman is to 299. So out of our boxes, we did we get 2? Let me see if we got 2 numbered parallels. We did, because we got the Tatis as well. Yordan X-Fractor. We got the Madrigal rookie blue wave to 75. Luis Basabe. That's a refractor to 499. Joe Palumbo bonus auto out of a mega box. The Beebs to 150. We got the no number Vlad and the regular Vlad rookies. And a black parallel Vlad rookie to 299. So a great day to have Vlad and the Blue Jays, and a great day to have the Mets and the Pete cards. We got the rookie debut, and we got a rookie relic of Pete as well. A couple of Tatises, the debut, and that one is numbered to 25. Look at that. A Choi. That was out of a blaster box. And that was out of a blaster box. So we got 2 speckles to 299. That one's a first, and that one's a highly touted prospect. We got the Vlad debut also. Austin Hayes, black parallel to 299. Tanaka pink to 50. Mother's Day. And a couple of good golds too. We got Keston and Paddock. Both rookies, both gold. To 2019. Pretty sweet. What do you guys think? Did you have a good time? Like I said earlier, I'm probably going to do another one tonight, although I'm not going to guarantee it. Just keep your eyes peeled, and if you did get in this break and you're a slammer, please don't buy into the next one. I want everybody to get in that wanted to get in, and the first one sold out so fast. It was crazy. But I hope you had a good time, and maybe we'll do one a little bit later. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you